Dragon beat. Racism. Hey, I was trapped in a world of, no, not even pure imagination. I was just telling myself a story. Yay, I like to do that sometimes. Onwards and sideways. What the hell was I playing? Baldur's Gate. Yes, it I can't wait to get MILF's acid down. Oh no, sorry. Ooh, don't be focused on screen. Now it be focused.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Yes, friend?
Now what? They're called? Uh-huh. If you're sure that's what you want.
Cool one.
For the fallen!
Orion would be proud of your actions. Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
There's absolutely nothing
Kicking
like
for
slaughtering the
goodness.
helpless.
Yes.
You need something?
You point, I punch.
time to use. I can't believe it.
Less talk, more squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Whatever they need. For the fallen!
Nature's servant as you direct.
Cool one. Full plate and packing steel.
Uh-huh.
Your company is a welcome part of this new.
You point, I punch.
Intrigued.
Full plate and packing steel. I will crush! Squeaky wheel gets the kick! eyes,
will
fool!
cut you
Go
down to
for the
size.
eyes! Run!
For the fallen! My blade will
heart's
cut you
really
down to
not
size.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure.
Need something?
Let's talk more fight. Full plate and... Butt kicking for goodness!
Now what?
Cool one, sir.
Hee. Oh, trust me, trips and back.
Squeaky wheel gets
I
the
hate
kick.
exploring the map during night time. You get more monsters, but it's so much more difficult where you're trying to aim at. That reminds me, I need to play some arcade. This one.
Now you're
my
going to be
heart's
sorry!
really not in this.
Ah, why did I press that button?
I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
You point, I punch.
Nature's servant awaits.
Less talk, more fight. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
You need something?
All right.
If you're sure that's what you
I
want.
could have gotten a lot better.
Cool one.
For the fallen!
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
No, I've been playing, oh god. I've been playing Baldur's Gate since 2005? I haven't played in a while, but no, this is very, very far from my first playthrough.
You point,
Orion would be
I
proud
punch.
of your actions.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Although I haven't played the Enhanced Edition. The last time I picked up Baldur's Gate, it was on the Sold Out label.
Uh-huh.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I went for a mage. I almost always do. I love playing mages in games like this. Especially as you get, I mean, it's not like you're not spoilt for choice for characters in this game, because, to be fair, the number of NPCs that join you, and so many different possibilities, so... But yeah, you do at least want one really sort of mage that, especially towards the end of the game, that's high level. Just the generalist mage. I should one day do a playthrough on something like an invoker or something like that, but not just pinged at me, something. But I've never been overly keen. The thing is, it's not like I get bored playing a mage, because this is my first time playing Baldur's Gate in about, like, a proper playthrough of Baldur's Gate since, I'd say, probably about 2010, the last time I picked this game up. It's loud.
No! Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
I've got a playthrough of Neverwinter Nights that's part of its way through as well. And I'm playing a dual class
My blade will cut you
mage.
down to size.
I haven't played that in a couple of months, I'll have to pick it up again.
All
So.
right.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Sort of as a prelude of playing Neverwinter Nights 2, because I've only ever played Nights 2 once. The problem is Neverwinter Nights 2 should be a really good game, and it looks like a really good game until you start playing it, and then it comes across as being like incredibly slow and boring, even more so than the original Neverwinter Nights. And Neverwinter Nights 1 wasn't hugely gripping, unfortunately. I don't know why. I mean, there wasn't anything like majorly different between how they did Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale stuff. I think apart from just a lack of NPCs to go with you.
Greetings, playthings.
Um,
Thou hast
I
found
haven't
me
played the expansions yet.
when I alone could not.
I completed the original Neverwinter Nights 2 when it came out the very, very first time, but I never got around to playing the expansions. It's just... yeah, that's a really, really big game to get through. But as I said, I'm hoping to do it one day, and I'm hoping to do it as a Warlock, because I've never played the Warlock class in there before. But what I'm hoping to do is get Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2 done, and then sort of split between Neverwinter Night 1 and then Neverwinter Nights 2. And maybe sprinkle in some other gameplay as well. So what am I doing here? Hurdles. Oh, thank you for the follow. It depends, I think. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm going to scatter the gameplay around like I have been, then I'll probably end up doing expansions as well. I might as well and just like it'd probably end up taking like 2 years to completely play it through, but you'd think I'd know the answer to this riddle by now, but well,
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
ah, sorry, I'm like,
I need aid soon, lest my hamster
Now
become
what?
an orphan.
I am Jane Chartered. I've had
Servant
2 hours of
awaits.
British Sign Language lessons today, and they always leave me incredibly exhausted.
Mighty
Kicking
berserker
for
rest will
goodness.
not go unremembered.
Greetings, playthings. Thou hast found me when I alone could not. Greetings,
Nice instant
playthings.
transport back.
Thou hast found me when I alone could not. Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Ah, intrepid adventurers at our door.
You can tell how long it's been since I played this game. I can't remember who sells what.
Butt kicking for goodness! Stand away, citizen!
up my screen. I was playing Divinity Original Sin. I managed to get through the first one, but I didn't enjoy it, if I have to be honest. The storyline was really good. I just found, partly for something where you were meant to like be able to have a bit of a wander around with it, it boxed you in so much with where you could go. I found it incredibly frustrating, you know, just not being able to work out where you were meant to go next.
Waylaid by enemies and must Squeaky wheel gets the kick. Go for the
And although the combat was interesting and I liked it, there was far too many fights for that kind of combat system. But at some point I probably will end up completing Original Sin 2, it just won't be anytime soon.
butt kicking for goodness.
Oh, got that. Yeah, I started the sequel. I've managed to escape the jail. I played Pillars of Eternity. I haven't played any of the I haven't played the second one, and I don't think I've played the expansions, although I'm not 100% sure.
You point, I punch.
I'll have to get around to the second one.
My blade will
heart's
cut
really
you
not
down
in
to
this.
size.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Yeah, I played Tyranny as well. I enjoyed the spellcrafting system in Tyranny. I thought I was really clever. What I felt
My
let
blade
Tyranny
will
down a
cut you
lot
down
was the
to
way
size.
it felt like the storyline just stopped when about, for something like Baldur's Gate, it would have just been maybe halfway through.
Now you're going to be sorry!
I must rest. Piece of armor, chief.
But yeah, I've played most games that are like this. Oh, still own most of the games, actually.
You need something?
I think one of the few I never managed to complete was
Now what?
Reserve Radiance. I'll have to go back to that one.
Less talk, more fight. Full plate and packing steel.
Technically I never completed the because I couldn't work out how to beat the last boss with the party build I had. I just couldn't get through it somehow. Yeah, that's a shame. And unfortunately, what really let it down was it had the Obsidian hallmark of huge ideas and huge concepts that had to be rapidly cut back because just the time and the budget wasn't there. You saw the same thing with Knights of the Old Republic 2, which was a real shame. I think it's why we ended up with the Old Republic MMR rather than KOTOR 3. Oh yeah, no, this wasn't that was on the call.
Uh-huh.
That all?
Cool one, son. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes. No!
I played Torment on the very original box release, which dates me, I'll have to admit. I don't think I've ever played Tides in Numeria. that will definitely be on the list of things to play. I can't remember if I ever completed Torment now. I got a horrible feeling I didn't. Mind you, there's an awful lot of games I can say that about,
Well, you're going to be
including
sorry.
any Deus Ex game that isn't the first one. And it took me forever to get around to completing the first one as well.
You point, I punch.
Now what? It's in
Go
the
for
bag.
the eyes,
That's
boo.
really not
Go
interesting.
for the eyes. Let's not more fight. Go for the eyes,
That's
boo.
really not
Go
interesting.
for the eyes. Rask!
As well as I can.
Cool one, son. You point. Butt kicking for goodness.
Aha. Nice.
Uh-huh.
I'm really not in this.
Let's
That
talk
worked out
more
quite
fight.
My blade will cut you down to
If you're
size.
sure that's what you want.
Cool one.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh,
That's
my
what I should have
heart's
done.
really
Really
not in this.
Put more slings down.
Go for the eyes,
Heart's
boo.
really not
Go
in this.
for the eyes. Rask!
My
There's
blade
probably
will
something I'll
cut
pick
you
up
down
on
to
the
size.
cheap then, if it's on like sale or something.
Nature as you direct.
You point, I punch.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
They wish my ear.
Let's talk more butt kicking for goodness.
Oh. Ah, why did I sleep now?
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
Now what?
Rask!
They're called.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
No, I've never played any of the race game games.
No!
Cool one.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You point, I punch.
For the fallen!
Okay, don't think I'll be equipping that then.
My blade will cut you down to size.
For some reason, the name sounds familiar, I just don't know why.
Will be a man. Ball plate and packing steel.
Fairly certain I never played it.
Now what?
that's like
Can
a
I help you?
Cool one. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
I'm definitely gonna have to have a look at them then. Mind, I've got so many games in my library I just haven't played. But like this year, I promised I would be playing. I would go into my Steam library and play all those games I've never played. And what am I playing? Baldur's Gate. And like earlier on in the year, I streamed the whole of the Legacy of Kain series, which I completed I don't know how many times. The Dragon Age trilogy. I can't remember how many times I completed the first one. The third I've only ever completed twice because it's such a huge game. And then I streamed the whole of the Mass Effect trilogy as well. I'd like to complete that before. The only one I hadn't played before was on Andromeda. And to be fair, I really enjoyed Andromeda. But yeah, my promise to play the games in my library that I haven't played before has not gone that well this year. Favourite Dragon Age game? Oh. I think probably Dragon Age 1. Just because the sheer number of expansions and where they took the story with that.
Go for the eyes.
I mean, Dragon Age 3 is really good. I think what Dragon Age 3 suffers from is that it's just too large. Yeah, that is a game that is huge. And when you know that just the base game without any expansions is going to take you at least 150 hours to complete, suddenly the thoughts of you playing it doesn't appeal to me. That is a lot of time to sink into a game, especially if you're going through on a character that you don't necessarily want to play. Like,
and packing steel.
as I said, I love playing the mage, but you know, there's only so many times you can play a mage on a playthrough on Dragon Age 3, you know. But at the same time, I don't want to sink in 150 hours playing something like a rogue if I'm not going to enjoy the class as much. Mind you, if I liked anything in the specifically about the first Dragon Age game, it was the Arcane Warrior skill set for the mage. This year was the first time ever I tried I actually played it. Before I've always gone either Blood Mage or what's the other one? Not the Spirit Healer. Can't remember now, but yeah, I think the Arcane Warrior was really different and really good. I didn't think that kind of class was going to work that well, and I just enjoyed every minute of playing it. Admittedly, I had so many buff shotting, my wizard could only swing a sword about once every 4 seconds, but she could barely be hit. Fair play to her. And I'm like that with the Mass Effect games as well. It's biotics all the way. Give me a class where I can sit there and just rain feed death from a great distance. And, yeah, I'm happy. It's like in all the Battlefront games, the classic or the new ones by EA. My favourite class is the sniper. I just like sitting there miles away from a target and just taking them out.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
2.5. Butt kicking for goodness!
But yeah, the main reason I ended up playing Baldur's Gate would have been the first one, and then like all the rest of the D&D games was I grew up, loved reading, and I was really lucky. I got hold of the first Forgotten Realms books just as they were getting published, and I'd always been interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Never had a chance to play it with anybody because nobody I knew was into RPGs. Not until quite later on when I was in secondary school, like 14, 15, and they were more into the sci-fi stuff. So I never had a chance to play the D&D games. So to actually have it on computer was brilliant, and as I said, Baldur's Gate was my first one. So.
Nothing for you here.
You said something?
Yeah, I read the Dragonlance books. I read those to death. I'm trying to remember how old I was when I read the first one. Must have been 12 maybe? I thought we were being attacked. Not being attacked? Yeah.
Yes?
Funnily enough, I'm just going back through the collection of Forgotten Realms books I've got. And then after that I'm going to be going through all the Dragonlance ones as well. It's kind of a shame that they never did any good games on Dragonlance. There was one
Oh, I
Spectrum
thought
I
Going to
loved,
be sorry.
My blade will cut
but it
you
wasn't
down
that
to
great.
size.
For the ice pool. Go
And
for
I mean,
the
it took me
ice
forever to get to the last boss, and the only way I was able to defeat the last boss was by shattering the staff of Magia and killing most of the party.
You need something?
I mean, I succeeded at the cost of only Tarnis left standing at the end, and maybe Storm as well.
Let's talk more ball plate and packing steel.
Yes?
Should I poke the idol?
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Yeah, it was kind of strange. It was popular for a bit. I think what happened was it. In many ways, I think it fell into the same problem that Edding's books suffered from, which is partly kind of got the same storyline reiterated too many times. Yeah, it was really popular in the libraries. I mean, around here it's more popular than the Forgotten Realms books were. I never saw any Forgotten Realms books in the libraries around here. It was just the Dragonlance Chronicles followed, and I think they had might have the Legends as well. Or did I have to buy those? I think I might have actually had to buy the Legend.
No!
Uh-huh.
Nature's servant awaits.
You find ball plate and packing steel.
But yeah, Dragonlance is one of those IPs that really, really should have been picked up and turned into more computer games. It's something that should really be mined. Mind you, I'm saying that the Lone Wolf games, I don't know if you ever played the Choose Your Own Adventure books, but the Lone Wolf ones were really good by Joe Diva. I really enjoyed those. And they have had a sort of half-hearted go at turning them into PC games, but full-on RPGs in that world would have been really, really good.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You need something?
Oh, I thought really not in this.
Let's talk more fight.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Cool one.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Go for the
I
eyes,
thought
Boo.
really not
Go
in
for
this.
the eyes. Ask! Ball plate and packing steel.
Mind you, say that you never know when a franchise is going to make a comeback. Like, I mean, look at Star Wars. You thought, I thought that Lucas had managed to single-handedly kill that franchise off. Maybe he had a good attempt at it, fair play. But yeah, suddenly Disney buys it up and it's back. better, well, not quite better than ever, but certainly better than the prequel. Yeah, I like the Disney ones. Not... Well, I say that. The Force Awakens was pretty good. I mean, it was recycled A New Hope. There's no question that it wasn't a recycled New Hope, but they did pretty decently with that. But I loved The Last Jedi, just the scope of the vision of it, and just for being willing to take such a risk with the storytelling on it. I think that worked really well as well. I mean, I know there are detractors, but yeah, I've got it rated up there with The Empire Strikes Back as one of the best Star Wars films. Is it games then?
You point, I punch.
And I think as well, what I like about... Oh, it's stopped again. What I liked about the Disney films is that the writers, especially the sort of... because there's always more than one writer involved. And so it's like the sort of like auxiliary writers have gone out of their way to include a lot of the stuff that was in the original books. To try and bring that as much of that back into canon as possible. Because I owned all of what is now the Legacy. I think it's the Legacy now in Star Wars, isn't it? But basically the entire crop of books that came out in the 90s, starting... must have been, I think, 93 or 94, all the way up to... I think the last series must have been Han and Leia's kids racing into the dark side. Yeah, the Legends one, so that I own all of those. So I started off... I think I borrowed the Timothy Zahn books, and then the first ones I ever owned myself were the X-Wings. I loved the X-Wings. Because that weirdly, I say weirdly, I don't know why I say weirdly, I own the, I owned all the X-Men TIE Fighter games, multiple times over. I really love those games. So yeah, when the X-Men books came out as well, I got those, really enjoyed them.
For the fallen! For the fallen!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Now you're going to be sorry!
Yeah, it's
Full plate and packing
the
steel.
Space Fighter sim hasn't completely died away. I can't remember what I last played that was similar to it. Not the same. Not even close to the same. Not even close to the same. Quite close to the same. Is it X3? Something like that. which was sort of like a cross between Elite and the X-Wing games. But yeah, that's sort of like pure launch,
Cool,
have a mission,
butt-kicking
complete
for
the mission,
goodness.
and redock. Unfortunately, yeah, those games have sort of died away now. Yeah, I own them. Sadly, never got it. Whoa, hang on. I think I own them. Hang on. In command. I got a funny feeling I might not own them.
Really not in this. Oh, my heart's really not in this.
I own quite a few games.
I'm going to be sorry.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Probably coming up to 1,200 games now, so I sometimes struggle to remember what I do and don't own. Yeah, I think, funny enough, I probably own the games, I just haven't got around to playing them yet. I'm saying that now. Right, that's bugging me. I'm going to have to check on the launcher. I say launcher as if there's only one. Okay. Help if I... So if it's going to be anywhere, let's try Galaxy. Mostly because I don't want to try and load Origin. I don't think if Wing Commander would undo Yena. Shouldn't, should that? Sorry, you can't see this, but I'm just waiting for GOG to load. Library. No, I don't own it. Oh well, I'll have to put it on the shopping list and get it. I own Secret Silver Blade? What the hell is that? It's from the Forgotten Realms. Bye-bye. Okay, fair enough. Comes to something when you own so many games you don't even recognise the names of. I'm not saying I've got a fairly methodical way of exploring the map, it's just it's fairly methodical.
Full plate and packing steel. stringy wheel gets the kick.
There's one game I'm going to have to play which I never completed. I only just sort of touched.
For right.
Which was Legend of Grimrock. And the reason why I want to complete that is there's a mod for it for a very, very old game called Bloodwitch. And I loved the Bloodwitch game when I was growing up. I played it so much.
Pleasure to meet you.
And come to think of it, that's another game I'm going to have to complete as well, the Bard's Tale series. There's only ever one game in the Bard's Tale series I completed, which was 3, and that wasn't a proper Bard's Tales game. Yeah, I like companions that don't die the moment I look away from the screen. Let's try that again. Yeah, my Baldur's Gate companions. I'm sorry, I have to have Minsk in my party. I can't not have Minsk in my party. And inevitably in Baldur's Gate 1, that means having what's her name, Denier in the party as well. So that's like 2 slots. And then after that, you need your thief. So obviously that ends up being your Imoen, because you start with it at the beginning of the game anyway. So. Oh God, did I just sod off without noticing? But anyway. But yeah, I really like Minsk. I can't say his bloody name now.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk! No!
Yes.
Now what?
Can I help you?
Uh-huh.
Concentrate.
Butt kicking for goodness!
I do own Bard's Tale 4. I haven't opened it up yet. I kind of wanted to complete Bard's Tale 1. Bard's Tale 1, oh my god, I think I'm going to go to my grave having never completed that game. So I first played that back when I was 14. It was 30 years ago, so we're talking a fair ways back. And I borrowed it off a friend of mine for the Spectrum. And it didn't have its instruction manual with it, which meant you couldn't cast any of these spells, because in the game on the Spectrum, based on the original version, you had to have the 4-letter code for the spells to be able to cast them. Like War Sphere was Wasp and things like that. But no, I mean, like, I want to complete Bard's Tales 1 first, and then 2, and then go on to 4. I won't be doing 3. I completed 3. And it was a laugh. It was okay, but it's not a Bard's Tale again.
Hey, your friend.
Yeah, but after 30 years, it would be nice to complete it. I think one of the reasons why I'm so comfortable having games I've started but never completed is because that was about basically how things went on the Spectrum back then anyway. Some games were designed not to be completed. So it's just like infinite levels in Gauntlet and Gauntlet 2. Oh my god, I love the original Gauntlet games. They were so good. Like the original Gauntlet games. And then other games, because of course they were on tape, they couldn't be patched. And if they were released bugged, you couldn't complete them. And there was a couple of games like that, like the Yankee Goes to Hollywood game. That was bugged and you couldn't complete it. And the other one, I can't remember what it was called, but it was meant to be a problem-solving game. The only problem is when you solved one of the riddles, it wouldn't unlock the wall. And it was right near the beginning of the game as well, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, I mean, if you ever get a chance to play the original Gauntlet games, give them a try, because they were nothing like the releases for the PS1 and PS2. And although the newer Gauntlet one that came out on Steam a couple of years back is more faithful to the original, it still isn't anything like the original. The original was pure classic arcade action. Much like Golden Axe. Golden Axe is another one of those games which... that one's a bit later on. Golden Axe came out on the arcade machines about 90, I think, 89, 90. But made onto PC, I suppose. Not sure when. But yeah, Golden Axe is another one of those games that's well worth playing.
Cold plate and packing steel. Let's talk more butt kicking for goodness.
Oh, Minx just... Minx? 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 You just level up again.
You need something?
You have needed me?
Nature's servant awaits.
Oh well, after 8 hour healing anyway then. I don't know why that keeps... Sorry, I've got a little meter running on my other monitor. For some reason it just keeps on pausing and I don't know why. It was doing fine until the update and then the update broke it. Oh, how that is a description of mod life.
Now what?
You point, I punch.
Uh-huh.
Go for the eyes, Pooh. Go for the eyes. Ah! Let's talk more fight.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
And that spell is so underrated. I didn't even think about the usefulness of the sleep spell until I played previous Radiance. And if you start off like the classic party in Radiant,
Sunny or not, it is nice to enjoy
fighter,
the out
cleric,
of doors.
rogue and sorcerer, you can't get past the first part of the dungeon section in Mithranor if you don't have the sleep spell.
I've been looking for strong men like yourselves. Yes, dear.
No, I'm not joining you. I've got a full party. Don't mind me, I'm going to ignore your spell. Oh, crud.
For the fallen!
Now you're
My
going to be
heart's
sorry!
really not in this.
For the fallen!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
You need something?
That all?
Cool, the squeaky wheel gets the kick.
I like the way this game keeps on shoving arrows at you, but never slings them.
Whatever they need.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
You point, I punch.
They wish my ear. As directed.
Let's talk butt kicking for goodness.
Just run around in circles until that spell wears off.
Cool one. You point, butt kicking for goodness.
Yeah, a lot of my characters can level up. It's just getting around to doing it. I keep on forgetting. My main can level up as well. There's in fact, the only people who don't level up at the moment are Jahira and Khaled.
Let's talk more fight.
Now you're going to be sorry!
Squeaky wheel
For the
gets the
fallen!
kick.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Can I assist you?
Right, concentrate. Let's get these items identified. Oh, just wrong bloody button. That's the button. Why can Mitch dual wield when he specialised in the two-handed sword? This guy makes no sense when you think about him. Do you know what? I saw that I might make him a dual wielder. I just can't remember what weapons I've got. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can always go back to town and buy some. Okay, we're making good with the meat. I hadn't realised he was... Minsk, the man who constantly throws up surprises. I'm not exactly smart for pricing level 2. Mind you, better than she has. I think I'll hunt down some level 2 colours for her.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Now what?
That would have gone a lot better if I
My
remembered to
blade
ask.
will cut you down to size.
This group shows
Cool
promise
one.
exceptional.
I'm quite interested in
Full
this
plate
weapon has a
and
hook in
packing
it.
steel.
What's Kara doing? Oh yeah, no, he's got a magic one.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Wasn't there meant to be walks at the lighthouse?
Good on you if you saved the day.
Okay. Sorry, kid, I think you're going to have to be eaten by wolves.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Chunkified.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You full plate and packing steel. Go for the eyes! Go
My
for the
blade will
eyes!
cut you.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
My blade will cut you down to
My
size.
heart's really not in this.
For the fallen!
Go for the
My
eyes!
heart's really not in this.
Whatever they need. Nature's servant is good as done.
surgery. Okay, let's remember to rest.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick. Spare no one.
Now what?
Back home.
Uh-huh.
Whatever they need.
For the ice
Heart's
pool.
really not
Go
in
for
this.
the ice. Rusk! Cool one, son.
They wish my ear.
You point, I punch.
In fact, I've been playing this for about an hour and a half. I'm going to have a break, and then I'm going to load up some arcade, I think. So I'll be back in a very little bit. And thanks for everybody who came along and followed me.